If you've watched any guru online, you'll see that they're offering these SMMA or marketing agency courses where they're telling you all these great things about starting a marketing agency, but they never really tell you how to actually get clients for the agency. They teach you how to do it, they teach you why it works, the best ways to do it, but they never teach you the money making aspect of getting clients and actually getting attention to your SMMA. So in this video, I'll teach you very shortly, very quickly, with just a few minutes of your time, how to get more attention and clients for your marketing agency or any business of that matter. So why should you listen to me? Well, my name's Linus. I own an SMMA and we've done well over 6 figures in revenue. And in just a few minutes of your time, I'll teach you exactly how I would go about starting my SMMA from scratch to get clients within a week. And the way I would get these clients is by using Whop Content Rewards. So let's first start off with what is Content Rewards? I thought I'd switch over to my PC to explain this to you properly. So what is Whop Content Rewards? Well, Whop Content Rewards, it's just like paid ads, but a lot better. Because you see, when you're doing paid ads, you're paying these platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, or whatever the case is, up to $10 to $15 for 1,000 views. And this, of course, works because people are doing it, but it's very hard to get into it and it's very easy to lose money because, frankly, there is no trust. It's just an advertising promoting a video in the eyes of the consumer. And you end up paying these platforms a lot of money, and this is the way that these platforms are making billions and billions of dollars every year. So the way that I would go about doing this a lot better is using Whop Content Rewards. Now, Whop Content Rewards, it kind of flips the script on paid ads, because instead of paying these platforms at a ridiculous price, you're paying the creators themselves that you either choose to invite, that you choose to open up so everyone can use this content rewards, or select a region or a geographical area that these content rewards are for. So you essentially tell the creators what platforms you want them to post content on and which kind of creators that you want doing these content rewards. And instead of paying $10 to $15 for 1,000 views, you're paying these creators $1 to $5 per 1,000 views, which means that the price for this is around 1/10 of paid ads. But that's not it, because even though the price is a lot lower for you as a business, the results are also a lot better, because instead of the consumer relying on the credibility of an advertising platform, you're using the credibility of the creators themselves to promote your content rewards and promote your business, your agency, your restaurant, or whatever the case is, because this works for anything you want to promote. And this is the new way of doing paid ads, but a lot better using Whop Content Rewards. You can see, but it's super simple. Just go to whop.new, whop.new, and then on here, you will essentially just build a Whop. It's just 3 or 4 steps, super simple, takes 1 minute as well. You just simply create a new organization, title is whatever you want. So I could title this, I'll just title it Linus this time, but perhaps your business's name. Then go to continue, and then just put in how this will help people. So this would be getting creators paid for content, perhaps. You can specify it a bit more, perhaps. And then just put a tag. So let's say I'll just do Linus, because, well, that's my name. But you can, of course, put your business's name here. Then just click continue, and it will take literally 2 minutes, and it's already done. Go to your Whop that you've just created, and now you can see that you can customize this just as you want. So yeah, that's it. And now you're ready to create a content reward. So to start your content rewards, to get your first clients for your SMMA, then this is exactly how I would do it. I would go to whop.com, and then once on whop.com, you'll just sign up. It takes literally 30 seconds. You can sign up with Google if you want. It's just like signing up for anything. Then afterwards, head on the left side to the Discover page, and then where it says Content Rewards, click this plus sign. Now, here you can actually create your content rewards that you want to promote for your SMMA or for your business or whatever the case is. So just start off, just super simple. Start off with the title. What would the title of this be? Well, I would say perhaps wherever the business's name is, and then promotion or content, or just something simple, or you can be as creative as you want. Now, let's say my SMMA is called Linus SMMA. I don't know, promotion. Then for the content type, this would be UGC, which stands for user generated content. And that's, of course, people talking about and doing like this kind of videos you see where people are talking about the business or the SMMA in this case. For the category, this would be you can choose the most fitting. Now here you can either go with other or creator. I would probably go with other because, well, why not? It doesn't matter all too much. It's just select as accurately as you can.
Now for the total budget, that's your marketing budget for this content rewards. Now it can be as little as you want or as high as you want. Now let's say that my budget to get my first few clients would be, let's say $1,000, because that should definitely land you a client or two. So let's say $1,000. Then we would choose an end date if you want an end date to this. Let's say maybe a month from now, or you can just do a year from now or whatever. Then for the reward rate, that's how much you pay these creators for 1,000 views for promoting your SMMA. Now, this is of course something that we recommend to be between $1 to $3 per 1,000 views for UGC, because if it's too low, then people won't be motivated to create videos for you promoting your SMMA, and if it's too high, then your budget will run out very, very, very quickly. So of course you can, if you have very large budgets, you can set it to something that's higher, because that will of course just lead to better results. But we recommend you start off with perhaps $1 to $3. So I would say let's do $2 per 1,000 views. The minimum payout, that would be the minimum amount someone can get paid out for one video, which means that if you perhaps don't want these creators with super low amount of views to promote your stuff, then you can cap this by saying that the minimum payout should perhaps be $2. Then that would mean that the minimum is 1,000 views that they get paid out. If it's anything less, then it won't be paid out for that. Or if you can even set that to $4, then it would be 2,000 views, or however little or much you want. Or you can just leave this at 0. But let's do $2 in this case. Then the max payout would be the maximum someone can earn for one video. Now, you don't want this to be too high, because then that would mean that you run through your marketing budget very quickly if someone that is large promotes your video. But if it's too low, then no one with a large following will promote your video or promote your SMMA, because they know that their videos will get a lot more views and get only paid for a very small portion of them. So here you can kind of find a good balance point. I would say roughly maybe 250,000 to 1 million views should be the cap. So let's do 500,000 views. That would be $1,000 for one video. Now you can see that the max payout is 1,000 for one video, and the total budget is also $1,000. So here you gotta play it around with a little bit. So maybe increase your budget or decrease the max payout, because we don't want one creator to take the entire budget necessarily. So let's put this at 500. Now the flat fee bonus, that's something for the smaller creators primarily, because if the minimum payout, let's say, would be $4, then no video with less than 2,000 views will get paid for. But a flat fee bonus is something that they get for just creating one video, which is super good for small creators and really incentivizes them as well to do it. So let's say a flat fee bonus of $1 would be then for each dollar that for each video that they post, to get $1 immediately, and then they get another $2 for every 1,000 views. Then just choose the platform you want them to promote this on. We recommend TikTok and Instagram, of course, but you can also do X or YouTube if you prefer. And then for the assets, you can put in any assets you have for your agency that you want for them to use. And then for the requirements, here is all the stuff that you will put as requirements for them to follow. Now, let's say that your SMMA has a target market of, let's say, restaurants. Then the requirements would be that the video must talk about how our agency will benefit restaurants, because you're trying to get restaurant clients. You could also say that they must be based in XYZ, so that would be if it's a certain country, if you're going for international, or if you're going for a nation. It can be international, then everyone can promote this. But it could also be that these people can only be based in, let's say, Colorado, if you're looking for customers in Colorado. Now, we do recommend you set a geographical limitation, especially if you're from the West, because otherwise people from the other side of the globe can promote your business, and you can't necessarily do business with these people that are getting promoted by these creator videos. So you can of course do anything you want here, like any requirements do you think is good. You can say it must be high quality, must have a call to action to our website perhaps, because then that would be that they're actually getting the client or these videos. At the end of the video, they would say like, hey, visit our website for more information, and on your website you would then have perhaps a way for them to book a call with you where you can sell them the service, or any kind of requirements you want here. And then at the bottom you can just have all your requirements if you want the the creators use a certain audio. Now, most of the time this isn't necessary, but if you want, you can include this as well. And then once done, you just simply just click continue. You can of course upload the image here if you want as well. And then you will be taken to your content reward you've just done, and then you just need to pay the funds for the content rewards. And after done, the content rewards is created, and that's pretty much it. Now you can send this content rewards to anyone you want to invite to the content rewards, or you can open this up for anyone. That's totally up to you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you have any questions or anything, then just drop them down below in the comments, and I will happily comment on it. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you learned something from this video. Drop any questions below. I'll get back to every one of them, and just let me know if I can help you in anything or in any way. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope you have a good one.